Well, hey guys, what is up? What's going on out there today? Yeah, Brent Abel here at webtennis.com with another episode of What's the Right Shot? Yes, once again, a pre-recorded version. Today, as this thing is released, it's Monday, the uh, 12th of, of February, 2024. And I don't know what happened yesterday in the Super Bowl. So it's crazy, right? Time travel. Anyway, no, I am recording this on Friday afternoon, a couple days before. So as you know, I've been traveling up in Northern California. Today, Monday, heading back, driving back down to Southern California. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we should be doing a live version. All right, we'll get back to that. Look, this is our third out of 3 days in a row where we're doing some serve and volley stuff. And yeah, again, from the Berkeley Tennis Club back in the day, practice match with my buddy Bruno. Great guy to work out with early in the morning. Brings a lot of energy, a lot of energy. I love it. Super positive guy. It's always good to be in the court with the Bruin. So let's get rolling. And today is going to be a serve, and we're working on the serve, the transition, and then make them pass you. And I don't know. Today's just a little bit different version of what happens with um, what happens right here with this shot, right? How do I handle it? I'm going to kind of talk you through it a little bit, tell you what my thinking is with the eventual shot choice, so that again you feel comfortable with the serve. Don't have to hit a great serve, right? Just throw it in there. Um, I mean, higher the quality, the better. But look, this doesn't have to be the big bomber. You can move it around the service box over there. And again, it's your court positioning that is really the challenge for that opponent, as opposed to you got to hit a big serve, man. You got to hit a big transitional shot, right? You can't let it come back. Couldn't be further from the truth. And just like I've been saying the whole time, right? You're going to miss some transitional shots. That's just part of the deal. The guy over there is going to pass you from time to time. That's part of the deal. That's okay. But if you keep the pressure on, you know what you're going to find is there are a lot of missed returns because of that sense that, you know what, I better hit a better return against this guy who's serving and volleying. And so there are a lot of missed returns. You can call that an unforced error. It's sort of mentally a forced error. And then once you make that transitional shot, there are lots of times when the ball doesn't come back, right? Even though they get to it, just doesn't come back because they know they got to thread the needle. And in this case here, kind of the same deal. We're going to take a look at that. Look, before we get into it, just a quick reminder. And today I'm going to pull off on the road somewhere and try to do a live, quick little live version as I've been doing the last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Not always at 2:30, but trying to go as close to 2:30 as possible, and just do a live little YouTube, um, just a little message for the mindset stuff. So again, the same thing will be happening today, and there you have it. So here we go. Here's today's episode point. And yeah, once again, it's a second serve and volley. Oh my God, what is that? Possible? Of course it's possible. The serve, the transition, and now we play, yeah, a little kind of a drop volley. I want you to think about this. I mean, if you think this is tough to do, yeah, but it just takes a boatload of practice, but it's not really that hard because what you're thinking about is what's open for you with this, right? And I'm not saying this one here, but what's open as the guy dips it, right? What's open? I mean, you could go, I don't know where you're going to go other than something short. What's the longest distance you can make this guy run? If you play it up over here, it's probably going to sit up, right? If you go deep, if you play it over here deep, that's probably going to sit up. So my thought is let's make him run the longest distance possible. And that to me is going to be up in here and make him reach down. And can he from there go up the line for a winner? Yep. Can he go sharply over here cross court angle for a winner? Yes, he can. Can he go over here with a lob for a winner? He sure can. This gets a little trickier, but it's doable. But I'm just hedging my bet. right? I'm just saying, if you're going to make the shot, if you're going to win the point, you're going to have to thread the needle somewhere on my side of the court. And look, this is the result. So this has been 3 days of serve and volley, right? First 2 days were serve and half volley with that backhand. Today was a serve and a backhand volley. But again, I mean, if you look at where he plays the return, it kind of ties up stroke technique, right? I mean, he kind of comes right in on me, and really, I don't really have a lot of technique available with this place here, right? I mean, yeah, on the Pro Tour, we see the guy take the backhand, carve it nasty over here. I just don't have that shot, right? So my thinking here is let's just shove it right up the middle and just cut down some angles and say go for it. Just go for it. And if you can get your racket on, and then for me in this situation, this just instinctively felt right. Yeah. Do I win every time I do that? Of course not. But that's not what I'm looking to do, right? We're looking at the big picture. And if you get burned a couple of times where the guy wins a couple of these serve and volley points and you stop, you've given in to him. Now he's got you doing exactly what you want, which is serving and staying back. But and again, I'm not saying you got to serve and volley every time. I mean, when I was younger, I did. I serve and volley on first and second serves every freaking time. I don't do that anymore, right? I just don't get. I don't. The serve quality is not quite it was at 75 years old. Getting in for the transitional shot is not quite the same as it was 15 years ago. But it's all relative, right? The guys don't return as big as they did 15 years ago, right? They don't get over to the ball as they did 15 years ago. So a little bit, it's relative, right? It's kind of anyway. Um, what was my point? I can't remember. Anyway, um, just get out there and do this stuff. Like, just take a practice match and play a lot of serve volley, right? Just do it. Get a lot of experiences under your belt in practice. And the more you do it, the more it'll start to whittle down like, well, what are the potential shot choices I've got here available to me? And you'll start to not think that, oh my God, I mean, how do I know which one to hit? You'll just start to figure it out, but you got to get a lot of experiences in there, a lot of practice. So, look, guys, if you love the stuff here, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you click that notification bell as well, so you're always alerted every time I go live and or upload new content. Guys, if you're maybe not getting to the finish line, you're up a break in the first set, can't get that done because you're feeling the nerves, feeling a little tight, feel a little anxious. I'm not going to say choke, but you know what I mean, right? Things we just start thinking differently, right? Or you get to the end of the match, or it's a big match and you feel like whatever. But if you don't embrace the mental stuff, number one, then you're leaving money on the table. And if you're like what I did a long time ago, which was think, I mean, how do I wrap my head around the mental stuff? Well, I did some studying. I did enough to figure out over the last 18 months that it's actually very tangible. It's very proactive. I've come up with 5 habits, 5 mindset skill habits. It took me about a month, hence the 28 days training course. But I'm going to take you through exactly what I did and what I did prior to November, December 2022, and then all the way into 2023. I mean, it's the difference. It's the missing piece. It sure was for me. I thought forever I could just outwork the mental part, just play a lot, drill a lot, get in the gym a lot, all that kind of stuff. I got pretty good, but there was still a missing piece, and it was the mindset stuff. So look, if you have not taken a look at this yet, I highly encourage you to do so. I invite you to go on over. There's a link down below, webtennis.com/SLR5habits. It'll take you to the info page of the course, the offer I've got for you. And the guarantee is kind of nutty, but I really feel so strongly in it that if you follow my 28 days, it's 1 email a day, takes you through the program, and it keeps you on track, keeps you accountable. And the information is not hard. It's just the discipline to do it each and every day, a couple times a day. We're not talking about a lot of time, maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes a day. Big whoop, right? It's the discipline to do it twice a day. And when you do that for 28 days, you start to build those habits. And I'm telling you, well, that's why I'm honoring the guarantee if you go through it. The guarantee is if there's someone out there you haven't beaten, you play this guy close, but you just haven't gotten the win. Tell you what, if you follow the course within 6 months, you're going to get that win. Or if you and your regular doubles partner playing a team you play them super close every time, but you never get the win, follow this program. You're going to get that win in singles and or doubles in the next 6 months. And if you don't, I'll refund 100% of your money. No questions asked. So that's how strongly I feel about the mindset skill training is so important to our game to get the most out of our game, right? If you feel there's still some upside, this might be the missing piece right here. All right, guys, want to hear from you down below on today's episode, or maybe the last 3 days serving volley. Down below in the comments area, let me know. Or if you want to keep it private, just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. We are good to go. Hopefully tomorrow it will be live, and I will see you then. Guys, it's time to get out there, help someone else have a great, spectacular day. Gang, see you again next time.